top for a chicken biryani.
It's my wedding outfit.
But it now proposed.
Not ours. Charlotte's my goddaughter. I told you.
You didn't?
I did.
You didn't?
Didn't I? Well, I meant to. Anyway, she's getting married.
Oh, good for her. I got some extra poppadoms.
And I thought I'd wear this.
Only the Queen wears gloves.
And I thought you could wear your blue tie with the bits in it and then we'd coordinate.
Well, I'm not going, am I?
Of course you are. She said bring your partner.
Well, I'm hardly Butch Cassidy.
Come on.
No, I don't think so.
Give you a chance to meet John.
Who?
My ex, you know.
Oh, I thought he was in America.
Well, yes, but he was Charlotte's godfather, you see. We were godfather and godmother together because we were married then, you see, as a couple.
Yes, I get the picture.
Yeah, anyway, well, she's invited him naturally and he'll probably go.
Oh, I think I'll just stay at home and do the garden.
Why?
Well, it's a family wedding. Be full of your old friends. No point in me going. I don't know the bride. Anyway, I hate weddings.
Is this because I said John might be going?
No.
Yes, it is.
Look, you go. Take John if you like. I don't care if you go to a wedding with your ex-husband.
Don't you?
No.
Well, you flaming well should.
Why should I? What does that mean?
Well, it means you... Oh, I don't know what it means.
Mum?
Oh, no. You're not in love again, are you? Ah.
Thank you for that wonderful moment, which didn't embarrass us at all. This is Adam, the artist I was telling you about.
Hi.
How do you do, Adam? Have you come far?
This is Bill, Mum's boyfriend.
Hello, Adam.
I was telling Adam that you and Mum are artists as well.
You can probably tell. We always dress for dinner.
Fancy drink?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Papadum.
No.
Well, do sit down, Adam. Only mind the corgis.
Where are you studying art?
I've just finished my degree show at
What?
Camberwell.
Just one
Oh,
day, I'd
like
like
to
to
see
come
that.
and find you
I've
acting
tried
like
to
a
be fairly
normal mother.
experimental in my exhibition. Most
We
of the
are
work is
acting
extremely
normally.
predictable.
Right,
I've
that's
got
it.
some interest
Come
in
on, we're going. I'll see you later. This conversation is just not retrievable.
Interesting to meet you.
Sorry, I did try and warn you what to expect. Bill's really okay, but my mother's prone to acting a bit balmy. It's amazing, considering we live with her, that the rest of us are perfectly normal.
All right. Geezer with Hannah looked a bit stupid.
There's a toffee yoghurt in the fridge.
Right.
I left it for you. I didn't eat it.
Okay.
Do you realise the self-discipline involved?
What happened to your self-discipline last night?
What? Last night? What about it?
I brought Adam round last night, remember?
Well, what did I do?
Your usual performance.
I wasn't rude.
Oh, no, I could have handled rude.
Well, I was just being myself.
Exactly.
Well, what was wrong with that?
Mum, Adam is an artist. He's quite serious. I told him that you and Bill were artists as well because I thought you might be able to have a nice, serious, artistic sort of conversation. Fat chance.
He's important then, is he, this Adam?
I like him, yes.
Don't you think he's a bit pretentious?
No, I don't. He's really clever. He's a star student.
Oh, OK, fine. Well, you must invite him round one evening.
I invited him round last night, but you were busy being the Queen.
Charlotte's getting married.
Fool.
She's invited us all to the wedding.
I'm working that day.
You don't know when it is yet.
I'm still working that day.
Mind you, I haven't seen her for over 2 years, you know. I haven't been a very good godmother.
You haven't been a very good mother either. No cornflakes.
We'll have the
I
yoghurt.
don't want the yoghurt.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'll have it then. She's marrying Geoffrey, of course.
Who's Geoffrey, of course?
Well, she's known him since she was 15. They've been engaged for 3 years.
Oh, I have nightmares like this.
They've, got a terraced house in Tadworth. They've been saving up for it. It's got a fully fitted kitchen and Geoffrey is very good at DIY.
It gets worse.
She's got her own car now and Geoffrey's parents are buying them a chest freezer as a wedding present.
Don't tell me this on an empty stomach. There's no bread.
No, I'll get it later.
Oh, that'll be useful.
She's the same age as you. No, she's 6 months younger than you.
What are you saying?
Well, nothing. It's just that some people do seem to know which direction their lives are going to take and go for it.
If my life was going direct to Tadworth with Geoffrey, I'd make a U-turn.
She's always known what she's wanted to Charlotte, and she's really a very nice girl.
this mean you won't be entering me for the Daughter of the Year awards again?
Morning.
Morning. Charlotte's getting married.
Who's Charlotte?
The daughter Mum never had.
You don't have a Viking helmet, do you?
Oh, please. How long's this rag week going on for?
Well, there's a bit of a clue in your last sentence. Weeks usually come in 7-day batches, I find.
Yesterday I had to find you a baby's bonnet so you could go in the pram race. Can't you use the same thing today?
Mum, I'm going up the precinct marauding and pillaging. I'd look a bit for plank in a nappy, wouldn't I?
It's a bit quiet tonight.
Long may it continue. Far too much noise these days. Most of it seems to be in our house.
You know, it's at this time of the evening when I really miss family life. Christopher bathed and ready for bed. Marjorie running through her scales on the accordion. Knowing that in a very short while we'll both be savouring her chomp chomps in onion gravy.
And you gave all that up for Liza.
I did, and yet, je ne regrette rien.
What? Not even her chump chops?
It's all in the stars, you know. I've consulted an astrologer.
Did you cross her palm with silver?
Oh, we didn't meet. It was an 0800 number. I found them very useful.
Yes, well, I think I'd better be off.
She said B will enter my life.
Well, I have. I've just had a bottle of lager. B for Bill.
Baby. Don't you see? A baby will enter my life.
Did she say that?
Well, they don't spell it out.
Pity.
But it was just too much of a coincidence.
Bailiff. Could be bailiff. Or bank manager.
It was baby. B for baby. The baby that Liza is carrying, and it's mine.
Richard, do you realise what a commitment this could be? If Liza accepts you as the father of this child, you could be lumbered for years.
I don't look upon it as being lumbered. I feel only great joy.
How many of those have you had?
I may shortly be looking for somewhere else to live.
Well, don't look at me.
Look at me.
I've had a letter.
Oh, mercifully, I am no longer responsible for your debts.
It's rather unpleasant from one of my neighbours.
Oh, you haven't been playing your rap records all night again, have you?
It says with rather poor punctuation that they imagine I shall be moving now that I'm expecting a child. Children have never been encouraged in these flats. Well, I've rung my solicitor. I think I may have a case for harassment.
Calm down, calm down. You do not need a solicitor.
You think I should just go round there and threaten them myself?
No, I don't.
I'm perfectly happy to. They're not my sort of people at all. They have a door chime. It plays Edelweiss.
Why don't you move upstairs with me?
Just try and be nice about it.
Why?
Because if you go around there and scratch their eyes out, it won't do any good.
They have absolutely no right to tell me what I can and can't do in my own home.
I agree. But imagine how you would have reacted if you'd found a baby next to you when you moved in.
Yes, but I wasn't remotely interested in children then.
And now we couldn't be happier, could we?
Look, try and get them on your side. You'll need good neighbours once you've had this baby.
I could visit them, I suppose, with a small hamper from Fortnum's.
I don't think a couple of jars of pickled gherkins and a fruitcake will prove adequate compensation for having a screaming baby next door.
Oh, this baby won't cry. I have a nanny.
Well, explain that to them then. I mean, that might reassure them.
I've been thinking of moving anyway. We could look for something semi-detached. In East Molesey, perhaps. With a garden. I could put up a swing.
Most women would jump at a chance like that. With a swing, you say? Could be the answer to all your problems. I'll leave you two young things to think it over. Bye-bye.
I could build a den at the end of the garden. I wouldn't intrude. I'm very quiet.
Richard, go and get me a large Bloody Mary without the vodka.
Hi. I thought you weren't coming.
Yeah, I got this really creative updraft and I just had to see where it led me.
Oh, right. Well, Mrs. Harper's. What do you think?
Designed by robots.
Oh, well, Richard's quite proud of it, so don't say anything. Richard, this is Adam, the artist I was telling you about.
Hello.
Hannah was saying that you were interested in using local artists' work here.
Always happy to encourage creative talents.
Show him.
This is my portfolio, if you'd like to see it.
Certainly.
Man attempts to create order from chaos. There is no order, only chaos.
Well, it certainly looks pretty chaotic to me.
No, I'm fascinated by the way that different cultures deal with death.
So I see.
I tried to strip the natural world down to basics.
And good heavens, I believe you've succeeded.
So, what do you think?
It's very nice.
Nice.
Well, no, not nice, very powerful.
I'm glad you felt the strength of the images.
Well, quite directly.
Well, do you want some?
Hannah, give Richard some time.
People will be eating quite close to your work.
Yeah, I think that's good.
What's wrong with that?
Well, it may not be good for everyone's digestion.
Right, the idea is to gather a forum for a conversation.
We do have a lot of vegetarians.
Forget it, don't waste your time, Adam.
Don't you?
Look, I'd like to help, but as you can see, this is called Harpo's. How do you feel about doing a few pen and ink sketches of the Marx Brothers?
Selling something.
Ignore her, she's the resident witch.
Do let me see.
I was just showing some of my work to the owner, but he seems to think it'll frighten the customers.
Oh, he's awfully unadventurous.
Are you interested in anything in particular?
Trouble.
I am interested in everything.
Everything in trousers.
At the moment, I'm looking for a small gift for one of my neighbours.
You may find these a bit challenging.
Oh, these all look absolutely perfect. I'll take this one.
The price is on the back.
Richard, could you write me a small cheque? I've moved into a different handbag.
Good evening, my love. I've had a bit of a tidy.
So I see. Is your mother coming?
No,
We're having people for dinner.
not tonight.
You put the house up for sale.
Look, maybe I just felt like clearing up.
That's most unlikely.
What was your day like?
Perfectly straightforward until now. Now it's confusing.
Oh, come on. It's not that surprising to come home and find I've done a bit of hoovering.
Yes, it is.
I had a very interesting phone call today.
From a cleaning lady?
No. From John, my ex. Well, he is coming over for the wedding, as I thought I said he would, didn't I? Anyway, we had a nice little chat. He said he was well, and the weather was very fine over there. Well, it usually is, I think. And then I asked him when he was arriving, and he said Wednesday, and that he was putting up in a hotel. And I said, oh, don't be so daft, you can stay here. So he is. Well, look, honestly, it's just for a couple of nights, Bill. I mean, because we're close to where Charlotte's getting married, aren't we? And then he'll go up to Liverpool to see his brother. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it, really? It's practical. I mean, he'll be able to see the children. I mean, tell me what you think.
It was a bit late to ask me.
No, tell me.
If your ex-husband has invited himself to stay, that's between you and him.
No, but he didn't invite himself. I invited him. I've just told you. He said he was putting up in a hotel, and I said, don't be so daft, we've got plenty of room here.
We haven't.
Well, no, but we'll squeeze him in somewhere.
Is he expecting to squeeze in with you?
Oh, no, of course he isn't. He knows about you and me.
And he still wants to stay?
Well, why not?
Well, don't you think it'll feel a bit awkward?
Why?
Well, your ex-husband sleeping somewhere in the house and you and I in the bed that you used to share with him.
Well, he doesn't think about it like that, and I certainly don't.
Well, I do.
Well, you're oversensitive.
Well, don't you think it's a bit off?
Well, no, not if there isn't an emotional bond between us, which there isn't.
You seem very keen for him to stay.
Oh, look, I told you, it's purely practical.
You've started hoovering.
Just getting in a bit of practice.
Are these flowers for him?
Oh, I can buy flowers if I like, surely.
They'll all be dead by the time he arrives.
So will you be if you don't stop sulking. Sorry, I'm a bit behind. I'll start supper in a minute.
Would you like me to do some cooking? Or maybe Joe could rustle up something for us?
No, I'm off. I got what I wanted.
That's a bit generous, isn't it?
It's not for rag week.
It's for new jeans.
I need some new jeans as well.
You're not a penniless student.
And your father's not coming to stay.
Oh, I see.
Keep some of that money back and have a haircut.
What?
Yes, I want you to look smart for your father.
Take more than a haircut. So you just gave him the money, did you?
Yes?
We didn't do anything for it?
Like what?
Well, I don't know, like cleaning the car, mowing the lawn, being pleasant.
There wasn't really time, you see, because I wanted to get him tidied up.
For his father's
before-
arrival, yes, I know. I'll do a few spots, shall I?
Well, it's a bit difficult until I've cleared up.
Yes, there does seem to be rather a lot of paint about. You're doing a big illustration.
So it's not artwork. I've been doing Joe's bedroom.
You mean decorating?
Well, yes, I haven't done it for ages.
Well, why do it now?
Well, John's coming.
Oh, John, of course.
Well, he'll have to stay in there, won't
Oh,
he?
yes, and we can't have him sleeping with last year's emulsion, can we?
Just seemed like a good opportunity.
You wouldn't have done it if he hadn't have been coming, would you?
No, what's the matter?
What's this?
Oh, it's a beef burger press.
A what?
Yes, it's for pressing beef.
Yes, I know what it's for.
Well, I thought John would probably like a fresh beef burger, so I bought it so I can do them properly.
You've certainly gone to a great deal of trouble.
I'm just trying to make him feel at home.
Oh, well, I expect he will. I doubt if I will.
Don't talk.
Just move out when he comes. That will make things easier all round.
For who?
Well, Hannah could move in with you and he can have Hannah's room.
That's a good idea. I'm only joking.
I'm not so sure that you are.
Hi. I had real trouble getting this.
Oh, and who is that for, I wonder?
Mum said Dad would like it.
Did she? Well, isn't that nice?
shut up,
Now, you
Bill.
can really make your father welcome. And Faith can cook beef burgers and fries with American mustard.
Look, I don't know what I've walked into here.
All I said...
Yes,
I
well,
don't
I
want to.
am walking out of it. I am going for a drink or three.
Yes, that's your answer to everything, isn't it?
At the moment, yes.
Go after him, Mum.
You've got to be kidding.
He's upset about Dad coming over.
Yes, I had noticed.
And don't you think he has a right to be?
Look, I've told him and I'm telling you, Hannah, it is for purely practical reasons so that your father can see you.
Yes, and he doesn't believe you. And neither do I.
Oh?
Well, come on, Mum. You're hoovering, decorating, trying to lose a few pounds.
What are you saying? That I still fancy your father?
No, I'm not saying that. But I think you wanted to see that you're looking good and doing OK without him. It's perfectly natural.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's just that you're so unbelievably unsubtle about it and you don't see what it's doing to Bill.
Well, I have had Liza up my nose all this time. Do him good to see what it's like to have an ex in the background.
I think you've only just thought of that.
No, true though, isn't it?
Well, I think you should think about Bill for a bit. It's his house as well.
Thank you for your advice. Now, have you got to go and see another patient?
Thanks, Mum. You won't bother next time.
Look, oh, Hannah, look, I'm sorry. I'm sure you're absolutely right. It's just I don't want to hear it at the moment.
Oh, that'll be Adam.
We better go and let him in
He'll
then.
have some stuff.
Oh, you didn't?
Didn't what?
You didn't say he could stay or anything stupid like that. You did. I've got enough problems.
No, but he's come round because I was supposed to ask you something.
Gonna cost me money?
No.
Go on then.
Well, Adam's degree show's just finished and he wants to know if he can leave some of his artwork here because it's a bit risky in the house he's in, and I said he could.
Well, if you've made all the arrangements, what do you want me for?
Just asking to make you feel wanted.
Oh, right. Well, if you don't answer the door, Adam's going to feel just the opposite.
Hi. Mum said it's OK.
Did I?
It's good. Yeah, it won't be for long.
Hello, Adam. Oh, good grief. It's a rhinoceros. Where's the rest of it?
I've taken the head of this endangered species and used it as an emblem of man's impact on the environment.
Well, yes, you could make a lot of money making model animals.
Well, this is only an illustration of deconstructionalism. The geometric markings there to show how mankind classifies everything by breaking down the whole into a list of parts.
It's a nice colour.
So can Adam leave his stuff here?
Why not? I think it'll look perfectly lovely in your father's room.
Where's Richard?
Down the cellar.
May I join you? Perrier water, dear. And Bill?
Large scotch.
That is positively the last time I go to one of those stupid antenatal classes. Do you know you have to breathe in and out with other people, some of whom I'm absolutely sure are strangers to thorough personal hygiene? And they expected me to lie on the floor. I refused. I mean, this may be a maternity dress, but it is Chanel.
What would you say if I wanted to come back in your life?
When?
If I turned up one day and wanted to stay the night?
Well, I've got Alistair and Daphne coming for the weekend, but I could put them off.
Would you say that was unreasonable?
No, I think it's positively splendid.
Because your whole life sorted out?
Well, I'm quite flexible.
Someone else?
No one I'd miss.
And there he is. Your ex.
Oh, darling, I never think of you as my ex. I've always thought we were just momentarily parted.
Coming to stay next week?
Who is?
Faith's ex-husband. I don't know why it should bother me.
Neither do I.
I mean, I know she doesn't care about him. But she started hoovering. And she's bought a beef burger press.
Evidence enough, I should think, of the fickleness of her emotions.
I told her my dad just move out while he was here.
Why don't you come and stay with me tonight? There's ample room. The nanny hasn't moved in yet.
How did the class go?
Go away, Richard.
Would you like me to drive you home?
No.
It's a little late for you to be up.
I am pregnant, Richard. It is not a disease.
I just want to look after my special mummy-to-be and a little bundle of joy.
Don't talk twaddle. Can't you see Bill and I are in the middle of an adult conversation?
Maisie Cubitt got pregnant at school. A boy sat on her pigtails.
Yes, OK, if you say you're sorry, you can come home. Charlotte, I'm so sorry. I thought you were Bill. Charlotte. You must be getting quite excited now, only a week to go. It's not. The wedding's off. He didn't, did he? What, Geoffrey? Well, he was probably just helping her off with her coat. Oh, it was the following morning, was it? Have you talked to him? Yes, but they probably won't come back together. Geoffrey has taken their honeymoon money and gone off with the strippogram girl.
Had a lucky escape then, hasn't she?
Oh, Charlotte, I'm so sorry, and so is Hannah. Yes, I'm sure you must be. Well, I'm surprised you've rung me to tell me. Oh, your mother's ringing the others, is she? Oh, no, Charlotte, I'm sorry. Can you just hang on a minute?
I couldn't reach my key.
What are you doing with that revolting thing?
Well, looks aren't everything. She's got a wonderful personality.
She'll frighten the dog. I suppose this is another rag week stunt, is it?
This is our mascot. Just looking after her because Brentwood College are out to kidnap her.
Charlotte? Yes, I'm so sorry about that. Only Joe's just come in with a gorilla. Yes. No, nothing much changes round here.
Fancy a drink?
Bill, look, I'm ever so sorry about going on about John.
I'm never going to drink again.
What's brought this on?
You know how, when they've had a few, some people see elephants. I can see rhinoceroses.
Yes, they're nice, aren't they?
You mean you can see them as well?
Yes. Hannah's artist friend did them.
Oh, thank God I thought I had the disease.
Yes. Pretty close call, though, wasn't it? Listen, Charlotte's wedding is off.
Off where?
No, it's off. It's not happening. Guess what? Geoffrey ran off with a strippogram girl. Can you imagine? Anyway, I rang John in Florida and we agreed there's not much point in him coming over if the wedding's off, is there? So that should make you feel better, knowing he's not coming to stay with us. Hello? Anybody home?
I think we better go to bed.
Yes, well, I'm not carrying you.
Well, it's all right, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh! You never told me about the gorilla.
What gorilla?